Hey, this is SJ coming back at you with another video. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. Why are atheists so mean? Why? I was on a blog on Facebook and somebody came on and they said, they didn't understand why people didn't believe in God and all that kind of stuff. And people, me and some other people was coming in and giving testimony and witnessing as to why we believe in God and we think that God is real. Other people were coming there saying why they didn't think God, they didn't believe in God. And lots of people, the main explanation that atheists give for not believing in God is they don't understand that, they say they don't understand why he allows suffering, that why he allows people suffering and violence and everything in the world. And then when you try to explain it to them, they get an attitude and they cop an attitude and they get mean. And I try to give an explanation to a couple of people and they got nasty with me. And I noticed that with atheists, when I'm in the blogs and stuff with atheists, I noticed that they're really nasty and they're really mean. And they, what I don't understand is they have the nerve to say that Christians are mean and nasty. They talk about Christians. They say that Christians are mean, and that's not the case for all Christians. That Christians are mean and nasty, and and stuff like, and judgmental, mean and nasty. They say that about Christians, but then they're even meaner than Christians. They always, that's their main common complaint with Christians, and that Christians are judgmental, but they're mean and nasty. And you try to give them an explanation and everything, and don't try to force your beliefs on me. Nobody's trying to force any beliefs on you. I did a video a while back. I can't remember what year it was. It's called titled "Why Don't People Believe in God?" I had to wind up shutting the comment section down on that video because this YouTuber by the name of A Godless Engineer came on. He did 2 reaction videos on me, and his wife was real nasty. In the background of that video, talking about me, and he was insulting me. His wife was insulting me, hurling insults at me and stuff. And it's like, you can educate, and then it prompted a lot of people to come to my video, and lots of responses that I got on that video were really nasty. People were coming in and they were being really, really nasty. Now, some people came in and gave me a reason why they didn't believe in God, and they were respectful about their responses, but a lot of people were coming in there and being really, really nasty about it. And that's what I don't understand, is why atheists are so mean and nasty. Y'all don't have to be mean and nasty. If that's what your belief is, you don't have to be mean and nasty about it. And why are you guys so hateful towards Christian people that do believe? You say that you don't want people forcing their beliefs on you, and no, nobody should force their beliefs on anybody. I totally agree, but because even Christians have different beliefs, there's different religions and this and that and the other. So nobody has the right to force their beliefs on anybody, period. So I agree there. But if you don't believe and that's your belief, then you don't have to get nasty about it, and you don't have to get an attitude about it. And then the people that do believe, you don't have to criticize and put down people that do believe in God. Because we are all not going to believe the same things. We're not all going to believe the same way. And we just need to agree to disagree. I think that when it comes to politics or anything else, we need to learn to agree to disagree. You can agree to disagree without getting nasty and hurling insults. And, you Christians are the same. First of all Christians are not the same. Y'all say Christians are mean and nasty, but y'all mean and nasty. Y'all have the nerve to say Christians are mean and nasty, but y'all and judgmental, but y'all mean and nasty and judgmental. How you gonna say Christians are mean and nasty and judgmental, when y'all is mean and nasty and judgmental. That's called being a what? Hypocrite. That's the pot calling the kettle black. And I'm sick. I'm over it. You know, it's like, it's okay if that's what your belief is. And I'm not saying all atheists, but a lot of them are very mean. They're very mean and nasty. And I was just trying to educate them, you know, amongst some other people was trying to educate them, and then they just came back with being very mean and nasty. And I wasn't nasty in my response to them. I'm never nasty. But then why be nasty towards me? Anyway, if you are atheist and you don't believe in God, why come under somebody's post that a Christian's asking the question why? I mean, if you're gonna be mean and nasty and get offensive, then why even come on the post? See, I noticed that about atheists. A lot of them are, I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of them are very mean and nasty. And if that's your belief, okay, that's your business. Ain't nobody trying to change your beliefs. I'm not trying to, that's one person came and accused me of that. No, I'm not trying to change your beliefs. If that's what you believe, then I can't die for you. Do you, boo? I can't die for you. If that's what you believe, that's what you believe. Okay? I'm not trying to change your beliefs, but I'd like to try to educate people. But I don't go back and forth with them. I try not to go back and forth with them because it's a waste of time, you know. And after a while, you know, you got to say, as the Bible says, you got to shake the dust off your feet. You know, you can't, it's not good to constantly go back and forth with them. But like I said, I just think we need to learn to agree to disagree. You know, we don't all have to believe the same thing. We don't all have to believe the same way. Because even amongst Christians, there's different beliefs. Different religions and things like that. Now, I personally don't believe in religion anymore. I was a Jehovah's Witness for many years, and then I got out of it about 3 or 4 years ago. I got out of the religion. And I personally don't believe in any religion anymore. But I do believe in God, and I believe in Jesus. I believe in a personal relationship. I believe in having a personal relationship with God and Jesus. And I believe that if you're going to go to a place of worship, don't put a lot of stock and value into what that minister is saying. Read the Bible and study the Bible for yourself. And you develop your own personal relationship with God, because at the end of the day, you can't die for nobody else, and nobody else can die for you. You're the only one that can die for you. And that's what I believe. John 3:16. And that's what I believe. Okay? Somebody else might believe differently. Or they might be a member of a particular religion, and they might believe differently. But when I was a witness, one thing I didn't do was I didn't sit up there and argue with folk. And I didn't get mean and nasty with people that said that they don't, you know, believe, or they don't believe in religion, or they don't believe in our religion, or whatever, or the Jehovah's Witness at the time I was in, or whatever, you know, or they wasn't interested in learning more about the religion or anything. Okay, shake the dust off your feet, keep it moving. I didn't get mean and nasty. I didn't get mean and nasty at all. Why I'm going to get mean, and why I'm going to get an attitude over your beliefs? It ain't got nothing to do with me. At the end of the day, I don't care what you believe. I don't care, because I can't die for you no way. So at the end of the day, I don't care what you believe. But it's just, and I don't force my beliefs, and I don't push my beliefs off on other people. I don't. Even when I was in the organization, I didn't push my beliefs off on other people. And I was very respectful that way. You know, we're part of the requirement of the religion is we had to witness. Well, you know, I would witness, but I wouldn't push it. You can witness to people, but you don't have to push it. And some folks don't know. I admit that some folks don't know how to witness to folks. And some people don't know how to witness to people. And, I get that. But I just noticed that about atheists. They're just very mean and nasty. And if you don't believe in God or Jesus, okay, that's you. That's you. That is your business. I respect your right to have that belief, but you don't have to be mean and nasty to other people that do believe. And that's what they are. They're mean and nasty. A lot of them. I'm not saying all atheists, but a lot of them. When I'm in the blogs and everything, and when I did that video a few years back, they were mean and nasty towards me. And then he did 2 reaction videos on me. And the second one he did, they came for me again. In my comment section, and I wound up having to shut it down. I had to wind up shutting the comment section down altogether on that video because they were vicious. I mean, they were just coming for me, and it didn't make no sense. Just because I asked a question. I said some other things in the video, and just because, okay, you didn't even have to click on the video. If you didn't agree with what I was saying or the title of the video, why would you even click on the video? Just like this one. Don't come for me. Don't come for me, atheists. Do not come for me. Don't click on the video. I noticed that a lot of them get so nasty and so defensive. Why? Why is that necessary? Because I know that there's Christians out there, or so-called Christians, that they try to, you're gonna go to hell and all that. And I know some of them do that. And maybe that's why they're mean and nasty. And then they assume that all Christians are that way, all believers are that way. And that's not fair. That's not fair to put us all in a box and say we're all the same way. And so maybe that's why they're mean, because maybe there's people that are coming to them like that. But it doesn't give you the right to every believer that you encounter to be disrespectful and be mean to every believer that you encounter. Everybody ain't gonna believe like you. Go on other atheist channels and conversate with them. Conversate with other atheists, people that believe the way you do. Don't communicate with Christians and believers. It's that simple. If you don't believe, okay, then you don't communicate with Christians and believers. Then go communicate with your people that believe the same way you do. But don't come. It comes across as bullying. It does. Some of them really, really come across as bullies, and that's not okay. You don't have the right, just like we don't have the right to try to change your beliefs and be judgmental of your beliefs. You don't have the right to try to change our beliefs and be judgmental of our beliefs. That works both ways. Respect is a two-way street. Y'all don't have to be mean and nasty. All right, I just had to get that off my chest because I was on that blog and just mean and nasty. A lot of them were just mean and nasty. And there's no reason for them. The lady was just asking a simple question. It's like, y'all don't have to be that way. If you don't believe in God and Jesus, then that's on you. At the end of the day, that's on you. I don't understand it, but oh well. But you don't have to be mean, nasty, and disrespectful and bully, because that's what you're doing, bullying Christians and people that do believe. That's not okay. And then you got to be careful who you coming for. You got to be careful messing around with God's people. because that's not okay. I'm just saying. So hit that like button and hit the share. And until the next video, don't come for me in my comment section, or I will delete. I will be deleting comments. I will delete comments if I have to. Be nice in the comment section, or I'll shut it down altogether if I have to. All right. I'll see y'all later.